A waka 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 waka. A waka waka. What is happening, family? Exit back here with another video. Welcome, welcome. I hope you've been well, taking care of yourself and ripping into packs of your own. Of course, having fun whilst doing so. We have episode number 42 of the Vintage Booster Pack Bounty Hunt. Happy Wednesday, happy hump day. So let's grab out our packs. We'll go through the poll results and we'll go through our chase items. Then we'll get ripping in. Don't forget, Diamond and Pearl base set is our vintage set of the month currently. All you need to do to enter this giveaway is drop a like on the video, be subscribed to the channel, and drop a comment down below on which Pokemon you think is the randomly selected Pokemon that resides inside this set. So Diamond and Pearl base set, any Pokemon that is in the set could be it. And you could drop a comment in each and every single video across the time period that this is the vintage set of the month. And if you guess correctly, you will go in the draw to be one of multiple winners for a certain prize. We have our 4 sets, the 3 main staples we've kind of been doing in the bounty hunts, and then Astral Radiance, which did win the poll by 1%, I believe. Very close between Astral and Traumatic Delusions, which I threw in there. I knew people would vote for it, but I didn't think it'd be that close. I thought Astral, it was its time to shine. So we'll go through the big hits that will trigger vintage, and we do have still the Call of Legends blisters, which I think Deoxys was the most voted for. If we are to rip, we'll keep the Kyogre and the Groudon as the nice little pair together. So if we are lucky enough to get into vintage, it will probably be that one on the front there. So look, the vintage chase cards in the bounty hunt today, it is the Magikarp. We have been lucky enough to pull in the past, but not in a bounty hunt. So would it show its face today? We would love to see it. Then we do have the Lily's Clefairy, I believe, is the only one from Journey Together that would trigger it. So one chase card so far. Destined Rivals is still sitting pretty, and I think there are multiple SIRs that would trigger the vintage opening should we be fortunate enough to pull one of them. We'll throw them all up on the screen right now as we go through. And then our poll winner, Astral Radiance, I believe it is not only that Machamp alt art, but it is also the Starmie from the Trainer Gallery. That is a beautiful card. So yeah, look, we have pulled both of those chase items from Astral before. Could they be shown in the bounty hunt today? We would love to see them. They're what will trigger vintage. Now, we'll quickly roll through our point system on the screen to show you what each and every hit is worth. Sword and Shield is in the mix today, so we do have all of those factored in. The half-point holos, of course, not guaranteed in Sword and Shield, so they are included. If we do get to 10 points, we will rip into a little 4-piece meal of 2023 Trick and Trade packs. Now, there is a reason for me putting this in the 10-point chase item, and when we get into them, which I'm fairly confident we're getting 10 points at least, hopefully not jinxing it, but I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why. See if you can guess why. Anyway, that's our 10-point chase item. 15 points, we will trigger 4 additional cheat packs, 1 of each flavor. So there are cheat packs at 15 points that we get into. At 20 points, we'll do a booster bundle of the Traumatic Delusions, because why not? 6 packs in there to see if we can chase down a God pack, potentially rip into something spicy. And then 30 big points, we get into a older Pokeball. It is a D21, which does have Sun and Moon, I believe. A very spicy pack could reside in here, a very expensive pack. So look, I'm pretty sure it does. If we do get to that 30 points, we will find out. But these are our packs. That is the rules. What order are we going to go in? I think we start with Journey Together, then we go Destined, then we go Paldea. So we'll go in timeline. Well, actually, Destined should be on top if that's the case, but we'll start with Journey Together, and then we'll go through to our poll winner and Astral. We'll pop the Leaning Tower of packs just off to the side. We'll get out a mantle for any big hits we are lucky enough to get. We'll throw the points tally up there in the corner. Now, there ain't nothing to it but to do it and get into it. Journey Together. Woo! Happy Wednesday. Happy hump day. Yeah, wow. What a week so far. It feels like it's already been like 7 days this week and we're only on Wednesday. So I'm excited to be ripping into these packs and seeing if we can nickel and dime this and get into that point total to open some of those point chase items, or if we can be lucky enough to snag something very juicy and get into vintage. A Call of Legends blister is never expected, but the second you get into it, the tingles start going and you get really excited. Okay, we do have a 1-pointer. It is a 1-pointer. We take those. We take those every day of the week and twice on Sundays to nickel and dime this score all the way up. But par is 5. We want to see at least 5 points per set to kind of keep us on par. But We'll take any big performances. Lots of big potential hits out there that can jack that score all the way up. But at minimum, you just want a nickel and diamond. You just want a nickel and diamond. I hope everyone's been well. I have seen a lot more about Mega Evolution since our openings on the weekend. And wow, what an insane hit on the video, on the Sunday video. I don't want to spoil to those that haven't seen, but I mean, this is probably going to spoil it. So if you haven't seen it, you're going to go back and watch it. Close your ears for a second. But I have seen pull rates kind of be a bit more firmed up around the golds. And I think it was 1 in 1,250 is the pull rates for the golds. So that's crazy. That is insane. So we got extremely lucky. It's such a beautiful card. I'm really impressed with what Mega Evolutions has done. And if they build on that, I mean, the second set's going to have the freaking Charizards and Gengar, I believe, in it. So that's going to be insane. That's going to be an absolutely hyped to the moon set, which is, it sucks because it's going to be hard to get. But like, that Charizard gold is going to be, if it's the same pull rates, which I assume it will be, is going to be insane and so difficult to get. And that Charizard SIR, the Mega Charizard SIR, I believe it's confirmed. The one that I saw early on, that artwork is insane. So a lot to look forward to, but hopefully it is very available. And yeah, 2 points so far on the scoreboard from Journey Together. 3 packs remain. Need to see something, maybe an illustration rare to give us a 2-point buffer. And you know, a couple more packs to open to get into that at least par score. I believe we can do it. I believe in you, Journey Together. Give us something. Okay, we have an SIR. We have an SIR from Journey Together. Could it be the one and only SIR to rip into Vintage, the biggest chase in the set? There ain't nothing to it but to do it. Oh, that's the second. Isn't that the second biggest? Or is it Salamence? I think the Salamence might have overtaken this as the second biggest hit from the set. But nonetheless, that is 5 big points and an amazing Iono's Belly Bolt SIR. I mean, we have pulled this SIR in Japanese, so the SIR variant, I think like 5 times. We have also pulled the Lily's Clefairy in Japanese. So, wow, this card loves us. But we take that 5 points, and that does get it all the way up to 7 points on that scoreboard. I thought for a second there we'd done it, you know, like 4th pack or 5th pack, or whatever it was. I thought we'd done it. But look, nonetheless, a beautiful, beautiful SIR to kind of kick us into motion today with 2 packs to remain, 7 points on the score, above par. You love to see it. You absolutely love to see it. That is a beautiful, beautiful hit to get the juices flowing in this bounty hunt on this Wednesday hump day. Wow. What a start there. What a start there. That is some good energy brought to us nice and early from Journey Together. Can you get anything else here to give us a bit of additional buffer points on that scoreboard? But 5 points, 7 points done. 3 points to go to our first point chase items to rip into. Oh, could be an exciting one. It really could be. An SIR in the first 7 packs is always welcome. Nothing in that last pack. Look, that's okay. It's above par. It is above par. Destined Rivals, a lot of big potential out of this set and a lot of potential triggers of the Vintage opening if we are lucky enough to see. These are from sleeved packs, so complete RNG available. They are not from a booster box, so anything is possible. Anything is possible. Arcanine. Eradicate into the Macargo. The team... No, the Ethan's Macargo. I thought it was Team Rockets for a second there. Old mate Ethan. Ethan and his little snail slug. Whatever we want to call it. Alright, second pack of Destined Rivals. Every set does what Journey Together did. That gets us 28 points, 4 additional cheat packs, probably secures 30, and gets us into all of the point chase items. Getting ahead of myself here, but I do like to think on the positive side pretty much with everything. So that's where my head's at. But Destined Rivals, 2 blank packs in a row. You like to secure at least a couple of points in those first few packs to give you a bit of confidence that you're at least going to get to par. But, you know, it's okay. It's okay. As you've seen from the SIR, it can be 1 pack. You can do it in 1 pack. Destined Rivals. What other big hits have we not got? We've gotten the Misty Psyduck. We've got I think we've gotten most of the hits that we want from this set. Except for, I don't think we've got the Team Rocket's Moltres. I don't think we've gotten the Moltres in English. We've got it in Japanese, but not in English. So I think that... Or the Ethan's Ho-Ho. Maybe we have got... I don't know. I think those two are the two biggest hits we haven't got. The Ethan's Ho-Ho and the Team Rocket's Moltres. I might be wrong. I think. All right. We are onto the third or the fourth pack here. Nothing in... Okay, 1 point. 1 point. At least it's something. As I mentioned, we'll nickel and dime this bitch if we have to. 3 packs remain. 1 point. 4 packs to secure par. We'll stack all these up in the anticipation that we do get some other hits to kind of fill the space here that is void at the moment. But look, that is 8 points total. 3 packs remain from Destined Rivals. We need to, like, we want to see it, you know, a full art or an illustration rare at minimum out of one of these next 2 packs to give us a shot going into that last. All right, come on, illustration rare here. No illustration rare and nothing in the back. Destined Rivals playing hard to get for us. It's okay, it can all change. It can all change with 1 pack. 1 hope, 1 dream. All right, Fire Energy. Give us some fire further down in this pack. No illustration rare and nothing in the back. Dang. 1 point from Destined Rivals. That is not the energy we need you to follow up after an SIR from Journey Together early doors. You really need to try and save it in this last pack here, Destined Rivals. We can't have you going that far under par. We cannot have it. We cannot. All right, come on, something here. Let's get something here. Oh, it is a dud pack with a regular holo rare, and as quickly as the good was done from Journey Together, it has been undone from Destined Rivals. We are 8 points on the total, and we're below par now. We are below par. All the good work has been undone, but we have Paldea Evolved to potentially dig us out of this hole and get us some banger hits, supply us with maybe a gold, maybe an SIR, who knows, but Paldea Evolved can definitely do it. We should be aiming to do a live this Sunday, just so long as everything goes according to plan. I'm not too sure yet. I should know tomorrow, and tomorrow I have a bit of time squared away to catch up on some things that I said I would deliver that I haven't delivered yet, so keep your eyes and ears posted for that. As we do have 2 points to start us off from Paldea Evolved. 2 points, full art, boss's orders. Not bad, not bad. We take that. 2 points gets us to 10. We're into the trick or trade packs, which the reason I want to open those is because there is a holo Mimikyu that resides in that set that I need to add to the Silver Summit Mimikyu pile that we neglected to succeed in getting in the last pile we sent the legend. So that's the reason I want to open those trick or trade packs, and I thought, why not make them the 10-point chase item? All right, Paldea Evolved, 2 points in the first pack. Let's keep that energy going. It is very, very positive energy. Okay. I was worried, but that's okay. If we get something in each of these packs, we can definitely bridge the gap that Destined Rivals has kind of left us with. So that gets us to, I think, 11 points total, which is pretty good. 3 points from Paldea Evolved, making up for the dud Destined Rival performance in the opening today. All right. Third pack. Can we go 3 packs in a row? Yeah, so aiming to do a live on Sunday. We'll see. Sunday Australian time, so Saturday night UK time and Saturday afternoon US time. And we're actually, I think, in for daylight savings here to change next weekend, so not this weekend, which might make the time zone a little friendlier, or it might actually make it worse. I need to double check that, but that might mean that for the UK or the European contingent, we might be earlier. Wow, that is off-center as. No alignment dot, but very off-center. It was just the energy. Shinx. Heracross. Let's get an illustration rare or something here. No illustration rare. And a Luxray in the back. All right, 2 dud packs in a row. 3 packs to go. It's always interesting, these bounty hunts. Definitely a roller coaster, right? Like, it can go south so quickly, or it can go off the Richter even quicker with, you know, the chase item being hit, you know, big 5-pointers coming out of packs to get the score, the point tally jacked up. It can just go complete roller coaster. It's always a roller coaster of emotions. And just like that, we have 3 dud packs in a row, and automatically we feel like we're back in the dumpster. We are back in that freaking dumpster, but 2 packs remain. Our hopes still remain high that we could get something spicy out of any of these remaining packs. We do have our vote winner next with Astral Radiance that could anchor us home to something big. All right, Super Odd into a reverse. Oh, jump off regular holo. No, say it ain't so. Last pack magic, Paldea Evolved. You need to save this performance here with a 2-pointer to at least get to par yourself. Maybe a double banger. Is that too much to ask for? A double banger? A little double banger action. Give us a little double banger action in this last pack magic from... There's the Raichu we skipped past. All right. Something here. Come on. Give us something here. Oh, no. No. Under par from Paldea Evolved as well. That means our vote winner, Astral Radiance, needs to really bring this home and anchor us to something very special here, because I think that we are only on like 11 points, if I'm correct. Don't trust me, trust what's in the corner, but I think we have 11 points. It's not a whole lot to count here, so I'm pretty sure I'm right. 11 points means we're not even into our 4 additional cheap packs. But Astral Radiance, we have 7 packs here, going back to the Sword and Shield era. A couple of bigger hits that could trigger the vintage opening. We go 4 to the front back in the Sword and Shield era. Yellow borders. A little bit of nostalgia already to the yellow borders. As we enter the new era of Mega Evolutions. We got a half a pointer. We got a half a pointer. I can't believe this. I'm sleeving up a regular holo. Half a point. Half a point to the scoreboard. The true definition of nickel and diming. What's under nickel and diming? We are, whatever that is, we're doing that. We are doing that. We're fraction of nickels and diming it. It is ridiculous. All right, 11.5 points. But yeah, Sword and Shield era feels even older now as we enter the era of Mega Evolutions, and the Salt and Vinegar era is behind us. Oh, Barboach, Eevee. Very nice Eevee artwork for an uncommon. Oh, sorry. A common. Not even an uncommon. A common. All right. Shaman. Non-holo rare in the back there. The pressure's on. I feel it. The pressure is well and truly on. All right. Back when code cards did matter. Not that, you know, Sword and Shield, very inaccurate with its code cards, but it did actually matter. Poochyena, the Yanma, Swinub, Grant, old mate Grant, and a... See, that was a hit code card. I actually saw it to the side. Hit code card, no hit. So Sword and Shield be lying. Those code cards be lying. All right, Astral Radiance. It is very challenging. I know I see plenty of you out there when we put the votes up for which set we include another hit code card, but that doesn't mean anything. As I mentioned, they be lying. I see plenty of you, you know, vocalizing what you think we should do when it comes to the chase, the vote set for the vintage bounty hunts. And when we vote in Sword and Shield sets, everyone's like, the hit rates are so bad. We need to vote in holiday sets, you know, Black Bolt, White Flare, which have been in there and been not getting voted for. As we do have a trainer gallery, yellow border trainer gallery, 2 points, double banger into the Decidueye IV. So that is a nice little double banger action there for 3 points injected into that total. That does definitely help us. That definitely helps us. All right, let's move these across. We'll get this trainer gallery hit. Very undervalued yellow border trainer gallery hits, although I know some of them, Crown Zenith specifically, Galarian gallery yellow borders, have seen a good old bump up in price, but it's only a matter of time until all of the trainer gallery in the Sword and Shield era goes up as well. So there we go. 3 points, 3.5 from Astral in total. And that gets us to, I don't even know, what is it, 14.5, maybe more, 14.5, I think. So we are half a point away from triggering our 4 additional cheat packs. Surely out of these last remaining 3 packs, we can get half a point. And we can definitely, because I see something shining in the back of this pack that is a dead giveaway that we are going to get there. 4 to the front, not 1. I don't know if you guys spotted that, but there is something in the back here. All right. Astral Radiance, 3.5 points so far. And we do have something shiny in the back. It is a rainbow. We go the Roxanne Reverse Holo into the Roxanne Full Art Hyper Rare Rainbow for 5 big points and getting Astral Radiance into 8.5 total points. That is so good. We ran out of top loaders there, but 5 big points with that rainbow from Astral Radiance. We absolutely love to see it. I cannot see what I'm doing here. Let's get that into the top loader and add it to the scoreboard. We'll pop these 2 together. They're both 2-pointers and a 5-pointer there, which that gets us over the 15-point item. We're very close now to the 20-point chase. We have the 4 cheat packs. Okay, Astral Radiance, it is trying to recover this. It is trying to save this from the jaws of defeat. We absolutely love to see it. Absolutely love to see it. So that is a very good result. 8.5 points thus far from Astral with 2 packs remaining. It is done its job. Well done, those that voted it in. And still potential out of these remaining 2 packs to get something spicy. Not from that pack. That is a non-holo rare. All right, last pack magic before we get into our point chase items. All right, it's a no-hit code card, but that doesn't mean that you can't. You can still get Trainer Gallery with the no-hit code cards. It does reside in the reverse holo slot, and on top of that, it could just be lying because we've already proved that a million times before in the past. Miltank into the Registeel non-holo rare, but that's okay. That's okay. We will skip the trick or trade packs for the moment and we'll get our 4 cheat packs underway and add them to that total in the corner, as we are half a point, I believe, away from the 20-point chase item, which was the Prismatic Bundle. So 4 additional cheat packs instigated once we hit that 15-point threshold. We will, after these, open then our trick or trade packs and potentially half a point away. Surely we can make it happen. The Prismatic Booster Bundle as well. All right, we have nothing in the reverse holo, nothing in the back, nothing like a little bit of a sweat. We're not going to get it in that pack, but maybe we get it in this pack. Destined Rivals, you didn't perform with your 7 main packs for the set. Can you deliver with the 1 additional cheat pack? That is what we are asking. Just for you to make up a little bit of lost ground with those 7 packs that you did by delivering in this pack right here. It is not in the reverse holo slot. Nothing. Wow. Really making us sweat this one out here. Paldea Evolved. We're down to our 3rd cheat pack to try and get half a point. To get over that line, at least for a little bit of traumatic delusions. But it could happen. Any pack could deliver that vintage opening with a cheeky chase card being hit. Is it going to happen in this one here? Okay, there we go. Full art, 2 points. We've made it. 20 points has been achieved. And there is a very long and difficult route to potentially getting to that 30, if we would be so lucky. But it could be possible. It could be possible. So there's another 2 points there with that full art. I think that gets us to what? 21.5 points. Could we somehow make it to 30? Could we somehow make it to 30? No hit code card, but again, I don't believe it matters. And Trainer Gallery can still reside in a pack that has a no hit code card. All right, Astral Radiance did well in the main set, main packs. Can it deliver? There you go. I told you it could. With a 2-pointer, we have the Flapple flying through the air, coming out of the apple for 2 points for us with the Trainer Gallery hit. We take that. What's that get to us? 23.5. Maybe we count the Prismatic the prismatic points towards the total. Maybe that's what we do to get us that 30-point threshold. We did it in the last one. We may have to do it again. All right, let's put our trainer gallery here. They're a little bit better than the others. Okay, cool. There are hits. 10-point chase items initiated. Let's see if we can get that Mimikyu. Surely, it can't be that hard to find. We want the Mimikyu. We want it to add to the Silver Summit Mimikyu pile. All right, let's just go straight through these. There's the holo. The holo's in the middle spot. So we do have the Marshadow. Oh, speaking of Marshadow, the illustration rare that we pulled twice from Mega Evolutions, you guys have seen what that thing is doing, right? It's gone crazy. Just because of the Pikachu in the front, I would assume. That is just like bonkers to see that that it's done that. All right. No Mimikyu in that one there. Yeah, I think it's like 100 Australian, over 120, 150 Australian now. I'm seeing it sell for. I'm seeing people list it for 200, 250. Is this just market manipulation, or is that card actually going to be one of the chasers from the set? All right, 2 packs in, no Mimikyu yet. Come on, Mimikyu. Here it is. Give us the Gengar or the Mimikyu. Oh, no. No Mimikyu. Another Haunter. I do have a few more of these. I think I got a sealed pack of 50 of these, but we'll see. All right. Last chance. Our 10 points chase item. Can we see a Mimikyu in this last one? Come on. Here it is. Mimikyu. Oh, it's the Houndoom and the Shuppet. No. All right. That's all right. We'll come back to that. We'll get the Mimikyu sooner or later. There is our 4 holos from these sets. Nothing too overwhelming there. But we do have our 20-point chase item here. The little bit of Traumatic Delusions to round us out. Now, was this booster bundle was packed away. I didn't have it available when we did the challenge. How many booster bundles does it take to get into a profitable one of these? So maybe this was the profitable one. It was hiding. But yes, as I mentioned, don't rip into these if you are worried about torching some cash, because they definitely are worth a lot more kept sealed. And your chances of hitting something, extremely low. But look, we will chase the dream. That allure of a potential demigod pack or god pack is very, very exciting. And if we were lucky enough to get a god pack, I would guarantee that would trigger vintage. That would definitely warrant triggering vintage. But let's see, Traumatic Delusions or Prismatic Evolutions today. What is it going to be in this opening? All right, starting slow, regular holo, starting slow. That's okay, it happens. What would we need? I don't know. The point score is there in the corner for you. If we can get it to 30, we will trigger that older Pokeball being opened. It does, I believe, have a Cosmic Eclipse pack inside, if I am correct. If not, might have something else spicy. All right, 2 points. 2 points with the full art. We are very good at pulling full arts from Prismatic Evolutions. I'll tell you that much. I think we've gotten nearly all of the trainer supporters from the set, but that is 2 points to add to the scoreboard. And that does get us to, let me do some quick maths here. We got 25 and a half if I'm correct, which is only 4.5 more points from 4 packs of Prismatic. Surely, just give us an SIR and then we're there, right? All right, Shiny Energy, Slowpoke, Litleo. All right, reverse holo Pokeball into nada. Absolutely nada. Half a point. We'll give him half a point for the reverse holo Pokeballs, right? So that gets us to 26. What did I say before? I think so. I think it gets us to 26. All right, a little bit of additional cheating is always welcome on our Wednesday bounty hunts. Definitely. All right, we have basic energy, Miltank, Glass Trumpet, Carmine, Sneasel, and the Glaceon regular holo. Wasn't that pack. That pack was not going to do it. We are, what, 4 points away or 3 points away? I don't even know. You guys know. Trust the corner, not me. We're a long shot. The door is left slightly ajar from something magical happening in these last 2 packs. Oh, I don't know. I thought I saw something on the side there, but I do not want to get excited. There's so many different shines that could be incorrect excitement. So I'm not going to... Do not get excited. It's probably just that. It was probably just that. Okay, is a Master Ball Duskull into... Well, the Pokeball into the Master Ball Duskull. So at least we got a Master Ball. We're very good at pulling the non-evolution Master Balls from this set. But that is... I don't know what we're counting Master Balls at for points. Definitely at least 2. Maybe even 3. So technically, I'll put that there as a question mark. I'm not too sure. I'll throw up whatever it is on the screen, but we'll have to work that out after the fact. So there's half a point from the Pokeball, and then the Master Ball, which could actually have us less than a point away from getting into that Pokeball. I don't know. But last pack magic from Prismatic. Anything in this one of an okay variety might actually get us there. And then we'll have to throw to the FME Video Lounge to see what we are in for. All right. The door is left slightly ajar for something magical to happen. Oh, and it is no hit from that there. All right, the video ref has spoken. It was 3 points for the Master Ball, which is huge, which is awesome and warranted. And we did count the reverse holo Pokeballs, but that still left us half a point short at 29.5 from getting into that Pokeball. Look, that is the way the cookie crumbles. Still a whole lot of fun. We got a rainbow, we got an SIR, and a whole bunch of other hits in the opening today. But that vintage lives on for next time. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please make sure to like, subscribe, and swipe and hype if you can. It is very much appreciated, and we cannot wait to see you in the weekend videos. Take care. Waka 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 waka.